Hello there. Today we will be ranking all 10 Saber duelists in BF2 from worst to best. If a duelist is higher, that means they are better in 1v 1s. If a duelist is lower, that means they are worse at 1v 1s. But before we start, I just want to say that this is all my opinion. Just let me know in the comments what is your list and what do you think of this list. Now let's begin. Number 10 is Yoda. His swing speed is very slow and his abilities make him vulnerable to attacks. However, he is small and his attacks are decent, his dashes can damage through blocks, and he can be very survivable. But his weaknesses are greater than his strengths, so he is at the bottom. Number 9 is Maul. He has the lowest health of any Saber hero, and his damage output isn't as good as some others. However, his speed and agility make up for it. His stamina is also good. But like Yoda, his weaknesses are greater than his strengths and can be very easy to counter, so he is at number 9. Number 8 is Rey. I feel like she doesn't do enough damage even if she has insight. She does have good stamina and dodges, her mind trick is good, and her knockdown is very useful. Plus her swing speed is fast. So despite her weaknesses, her strengths are what made her above Maul and Yoda. Number 7 is Grievous. Almost all of his abilities are parryable. His swing speed is slow along with his movement, and his jump is weird. But his annoying abilities and damage make up for it. He is easy to use after all. So I think 7 is a good place for the general overall. Number 6 is Funanakin. He has very low stamina and almost all of his abilities are very buggy. But he is still good, or at least okay, in 1v 1s due to his high health, high damage, fast stamina regeneration, has knockdowns that are even more annoying than Grievous. Passionate strike can damage through block, pull is useful, and retribution cheese. If he isn't buggy, he would be at number 2 low stamina or not. His bugs are what made him number 6. Number 5 is Kilo. He has great swing speed, frenzy Rex, pull is like Anakin's, and if you get caught in Kilo's freeze, you're dead. And his stamina is very high, plus his star cards are OP. I don't know what else to explain about Kilo because he is great in 1v 1s but isn't better than some of the other heroes higher than him. Number 4 is Luke. Luke has great stamina, his swing speed is fast, his abilities wreck people, he is fast overall, his stamina regeneration is fast, his damage output is insane, he is easy to use, his health regeneration is also fast. The only problem with him is his health. He only regenerates 200 health, which is on par with some gunners, and it is pretty easy to counter him and deal a lot of damage to him as well. But Luke is great nonetheless. Number 3 is ObiWan. He is straight up the best light side duelist. He has the second best health regeneration in the game, has the most stamina gain. His abilities make him more survivable, like his push having loads of damage reduction. His mind trick is good, and his defensive rush is an OP lightsaber swing. His damage output is okay, and what else more is there to say about him? He is great and deserves to be at number 3. Number 2 is Dooku. I was originally going to put him at number 1 until I realized he can be countered easily. But despite that weakness, he is still insane. His duelist can do so much damage along with his star cards. If you get knocked by Dooku, if he does his lightning stun, you're dead. And if he does duelist and expose weakness on you, you're dead as well. Plus his dodges are very good in 1v 1s. Plus his stamina is very good, and what much is there to talk about? He is great and always will be. I think it is very obvious who is at the number 1 spot being the best Saber duelist in 1v 1s. Because it is Darth Vader. The dude is literally unstoppable. He literally has the most health in the game, and if you get choked by him, you're dead. His combos wreck people and his lightsaber throw can damage you through your block. Plus, at least all of his star cards are OP and his stamina is very good, especially when you have focused rage activated. Is there that much to explain about him? Yeah, he is OP and none of his weaknesses hinder him from being number 1. Well, that was my list. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Bye.